Hello, my name is Alexia Kirov and I'm a local history volunteer with Ealing Archives. I'm here today at the site of what was Northolt Manor House in Bellevue Park, overlooking St Mary's Church. Northolt Manor House is designated as a scheduled monument by Historic England, so the profile of this interesting place is sure to be raised in the future. Excavation first began here in 1950 by archaeology students from the University of Cambridge. By 1957, local historian Charles Keane was supervising volunteers, mostly local secondary school pupils, as they excavated at weekends. And I have to say, I'm very jealous of them. What an exciting opportunity to be part of a real archaeological dig whilst you're still at school. Indeed, there was even some unauthorised digging by school children, to the extent that Keane had to write to local head teachers and ask them to ask their pupils not to dig unsupervised at the site. Keane did, however, welcome them to join his supervised Saturday digs. Excavation revealed several artefacts, including medieval pottery, kitchenware, and even a sword, as well as the remains of the manor itself. Whilst the former were exhibited at Ealing Central Library and then at Gunnersbury Park Museum, it is the latter that I will focus on today. The building's remains provide us with a fascinating insight into what a medieval manor house was really like. The manor house today survives as earthworks and underground remains located on a ridge of London clay, so that would all be underneath where we are here. There were 3 iterations of the manor house. A stone manor house was first built on this site in 1231 by the Lobotka family. It was then rebuilt twice. Firstly, in 1346, by city merchant and sheriff Simon Francis. Francis rebuilt the manor house to be much bigger. He expanded it to include a great hall and solas, or living quarters, above it. There were also cellars, kitchens and outhouses within a walled enclosure, and outside was a moat around the perimeter. It was an ornate building with decorative brickwork and white patterned tiles from Penn in Buckinghamshire. 24 years later, in 1370, the manor house was then partially demolished by Alice Turner, who, as the widow of Thomas Francis, Simon Francis's son, inherited it. You might be wondering, why would Turner want to partially demolish the manor house? Well, she was accused of selling the timbers of various parts of the house, including the hall, inner court and 4 chambers, and these timbers were valued at around £250, which at the time was a very, very substantial amount of money. Soon after, in 1372, Nicholas Brember of the Brember family, who were the 14th century lords of the manor, became the new owner and rebuilt the house once more. However, this only lasted 16 years. In 1388, Brember was executed for treason. The house was knocked down once again. So whilst what remains of Northolt Manor House might not be the most immediately eye-catching sight in Ealing, you should definitely visit Bellevue Park and see it for yourself. It really does give us an invaluable insight into the history of the borough. And there is no one who knows the history of the borough better than our Ealing archivist, Dr. Jonathan Oates, who I'd like to thank for all his guidance and help with this video. And if you'd like to see more videos about Ealing's past, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.